hate it when I do that. So. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Alex Ferris, Syntax. Oh, congrats on a newly minted name, of course. Pellets, Eps, Scott King. Welcome, welcome. I like how we still have really good conversations on the loading screen. So, to recap, Alex and I were just talking about cookies, and I mentioned that I have a tub of bat sprinkles that I have yet to use on cookies. But I'm looking forward to the next time that I bake like sugar cookies or something that I can use sprinkles on. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, Poland got the royal treatment today. You got to see our president. Such a really nice guy and said a lot of good things about our country. That's awesome. I haven't watched the speech yet. I don't really keep up with the news that much. But that's super neat. My brother, my older brother is part of the Air Force. He's currently stationed in Italy. But they might move him to different countries depending on what's happening. I'm not really sure. But it sounds like he's having a good time over there. He actually found himself a little sweetie pie. He also participated in this really cool like gladiator challenge. He sent us photos and it sounds really awesome. I'm so happy for him. Like, I'm so happy that he doesn't have to deal with any of the nonsense that he dealt with in the past, like with regards to his alcoholism. He is, if I'm not mistaken, he is almost 3 years sober now. That's so awesome. It's been a while since I talked to him. I hope everything's still doing well for him. Yeah, a sweetie pizza pie. Bravissimo. Oh, game recommendation? Okay, I'll take a look at it later. Gosh, I can feel the very hint of spring in the air, but we are supposed to get a really bad snowstorm starting tonight, so rats. And this is the third hair appointment that I might have to cancel due to bad weather. Like, every time I have to cancel it, like, it gets pushed back like a month. And then, like, without fail, the very next time, bad weather, have to reschedule. I just might, I might have my mom drive me, tomorrow. Because her car is an SUV that can handle deeper snow than my car. So I think I'm just gonna power through it. You're gonna get a hair appointment when you're healed up and can sit down. Awesome. Yeah, it's so nice. The last time I got my hair done was at the start of this month when I was in California. And it still looks as good as the day that I got it done. Oh my gosh, I'm so thankful and impressed. Like, a professional deep conditioning can last me like...
Wishing you the best, Spacey. Have a great day. Spacey 56 Hearts Goodle 1 Meal Crunch. Spacey 56 Hearts Goodle 1 Meal Crunch. Spacey 56 Heart.
Spacey 56 Heart Meal Crunch. Thank you for the 6 months, Sam. But yeah, like, a good professional deep condition and my hair can easily last the whole month before I have to wash it again. My home deep conditionings can last anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks. What I like to do is, like, my mom has like a tub of like natural coconut oil that I can put into my hair, and I put it in an hour before I go in the shower so that it has time to like soak it and everything. So then I shower and I rinse my hair off with shampoo, and I put the conditioner in, but then I step out of the shower with the conditioner still in my hair, and then I put a hairnet on, and then I blow dry it with hot air for 5 to 10 minutes. And then I blow dry it with cold air for 5 to 10 minutes. And then I hop back in the shower and rinse everything off. And then it stays like nice and straight for a long time. Also, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I am Spacey Botlotelli. I am a gadgeteer bat and the game developer. And I'm just relaxing before my Pizza Tower playthrough. I played this game last week and oh my gosh, it's so much fun. And it's really well animated. And like the movement is like so nice and flowy. Once I hop back into it, I'm gonna go back and see if I can collect some of the toppings that I missed so that I have enough money for the next boss store. Well, if Avalis has pizza, I think it does. But obviously it doesn't have like the meats. But it would have like supreme pizzas just without the pepperoni, you know, like with different kinds of vegetables and stuff on it. And there are other types of milk besides the milk that comes from cows. So there could be like soy milk or oat milk or stuff like that. Oh yeah, one of the NPCs in the Singing Water Temple mentions pizza. Yeah, you could actually have to eat the cheese, Alex. Nice. Oh yeah, in the Easter egg in the museum about Mila asking Nosalak where delicious milk comes from, and it's a secret that she keeps with her. Ba, ba, ba. Bat, are you male to female? I am. That is correct. It's been... Oh, when did I... My rebirth day, as I call it, is December 21st. And it's been over two years. So this December 21st will be my 3rd year on HRT. Thank you so much. Yeah, these past 2 years have honestly been the happiest years of my entire life. So I'm so glad I finally went through with it. I had kind of vaguely known for like around a decade, I would say. But there were various factors that were just kind of like making me hesitant. You know, like I was worried about how it would affect my career. I was worried about whether or not I would get harassed for it. But thankfully, neither of those have really been a concern. So I'm so glad for the support that I have from my community and my friends and family. Yeah, double birth. And it's kind of funny the way it worked out that way because December 21st is also the winter solstice. Ooh, you're gonna enjoy some donuts, Pete. Oh, that sounds so awesome. There's a really good diner near where I live that sells like awesome like coconut donuts. Like they have like a frosting on top that has coconut flakes in it. And whenever we go there for breakfast, because they are known for having a very good breakfast, we'll pick up some donuts on the way out. Oh my gosh, I love the coconut flavored donuts. How do you guys like your donuts? Hole or no hole? What filling? I like it's been a long time since I had donut holes. I like donuts with frosting on them. I'm not crazy about filling. Like I tend to go for like either vanilla frosting or chocolate frosting, depending on like the kind of dough that they use. And of course the chocolate flakes. And you like holeless rose flavored donuts with frosting? Poland has the best. Oh, that sounds awesome. I'd love to try some Polish cuisine sometime. Maybe the next time I'm in one of the big metropolitan cities, I can see if they have like a Polish restaurant somewhere. Just making sure to address me correctly. Oh, of course. Thank you for your consideration, Vivas. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty open about it when I'm asked about it. Oh, hi, Mike Harvey. Welcome, welcome. You remember that PAX South? Awesome. Oh, you can add pronouns to your stream tags? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you couldn't add like slashes or whatever. I guess I'm a little like worried about it because, like, unfortunately in Twitch's case, using like trans tags is a way to like invite random strangers to come in and harass you for no reason. But everybody here knows what's up, so I don't mind just streaming without the tags. Oh, your 6th grade history teacher brought in donuts one day? That's awesome. Oh, you always remember the teachers that reward the class with food. Yeah. Just have a Batotelli tag. They'll understand. I have a bat tag. Is that on right now? Yes, it is. I could type in Batotelli or something. Yeah, like, especially on Twitter has not been a happy place lately. And, like, a lot of it has been stuff that's been going on for a long time, mostly because Twitter is, like, the short format of the posting is not very conductive for meaningful discussion. So that's why I don't really use Twitter more than I need to. But I still find a lot of really awesome people on Twitter. You just gotta focus on the positives and not get too wrapped up in arguing with people or anything like that. You gotta ask yourself before you. I ask myself this before I post something on Twitter. Like, I ask myself, if I engage in this conversation, will I remember it like a week from now or 2 weeks from now? And if no, then it's not really worth it unless it's something positive. Oh, thank you, Alfie Faye. Yeah, I agree. I'm always happy to boost positive experiences on my social media timelines when I find them. Yeah, life is too precious for me to dwell on the negatives, you know. Even though I do experience negatives in my day-to-day life every now and then. And that's why, I guess that's why I enjoy streaming so much too, is because it's kind of a way for me to kind of like get away from that, you know. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is that Twitter right now is still a very good source for business networking and for like communicating with your audience. So like having the Galaxy Trail Twitter has been like very invaluable for helping us tell everyone when our games are out or when we have like new merchandise up. Because we have around like 14,000 followers on the GT account last time I checked, which is really awesome, and I'm so thankful for that. Yeah, basically, social media is kind of like a public square, or at least it should be. So I wouldn't say anything on social media that I wouldn't say to somebody on the street, you know? And it's always disappointing when people don't really keep that in mind. Whoop. Yep, if Sammy and Paige had their own social media accounts, they would just bark all day. Well, Sammy is also barking, so that means that either somebody's here or somebody's walking across the street. There have been some joggers lately since the weather has been a little bit nicer. And yesterday they went absolutely nuts.
What the dog
because,
doing?
Somebody was like jogging across the street with their dog. Anytime they see another dog, oh my gosh. They like go absolutely nuts. What's on the menu today? I am, of course, eating another Supreme Pizza. One of my favorite flavors. Barkstagram. Instagram but for puppies. You got a pizza in the oven? Awesome. Yeah, I love especially like homemade pizzas. Like we'll buy our own dough, and then we'll like put in all the toppings and fixins and stuff. It's super nice. Like, I especially like homemade thin crust pizza. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be 85 when you go home from surgery. 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my gosh. Hope they don't bark at the wrong tree. Yeah. Paige is more likely to bark at a tree than Sammy. Oh, you want Hawaiian again? The dogs have been kind of staying at home with us, except when they go out for grooming. However, we will take them for walks once the weather gets nicer. Like, once it gets, like, perfect springtime weather. Because we've taken them to a dog park that's, like, half an hour away. So, it was really nice the last time we went.
What the dog doing?
We actually went, last time we went, only Sammy had a grooming appointment. So we just had like an hour to kill with Paige, and we brought Paige there, and she loved it so much. And she was actually like exhausted and her tongue like panting and stuff. She never runs out of energy, but bringing her to the park did. Ooh, homemade Detroit style pizza. It's been a while. Like, it's funny because even though I live in New York, not the city, upstate, but even though I live here, I haven't had a New York style pizza in a long time. I might have to remedy that at some point. Tapinoed. Oh yeah, speaking of which. Oh, okay. Thank you for the follow, Dark Tanuki, Adara. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. I'm Spacey Batotelli. I'm a gadgeteer bat and a game developer. And I just realized that I should start up Pizza Tower now. So I shall play that while we are conversing. Mama. Okay. My mouth's still a little big. I'm still a little big bat. There we go. Where is it? There it is. Can call me Adara. Okay, good to know, Adara. Thank you. Piece of tower. Yeah, I played this a week ago and made pretty good progress. I think I'm over halfway done. Oh my gosh, I love the intro. I want to watch it again. It's Pizza Face! I'm gonna destroy your pizzeria. Ah! He's like, no, I'm gonna get you. Oh, supersonic speed. Oh, there's already a Pizza Tower track on SRB2 cart. I'm not surprised. Okay, we are not lingering on the dark screen again. I got jump scared by the Easter egg if you wait 40 seconds. Oh, really? Only 38% done. I like how the little pizza in the corner, its expression changes depending on how good you're doing. Oops. There we go. Oh my gosh, yeah, I really want to have a New York style pizza at some point. There are no toppings in this stage as far as I'm aware. I've got a little 5 here. Oh, is the audio working? It looks like it. Okay. I have to reacquaint myself with controls. Oh, wait. I have 4 toppings here out of 5. Let me see if I can find any places where I have, like, almost none. all 5 there. Oh, I did really well on this floor last time. Oh, have I unlocked any new costumes since last time? Oh, we got the red one. Oh, nice. Taunting 50 times. Nice. I'll go for red. Boink. Okay. Where's the elevator? Up here? Okay. Oh, right, the tally. Yeah, the bulletin board where you can look up how much you've collected. This, I only have 2 toppins here, so I'll go back here. Because I need to get some extra money for the next boss door. Alright. What's that? Oh, the lap 2 ring. Yeah, I saw a video of that. So that's how I can get like the P ranks if I'm good enough, I guess. Alright, so I gotta pay attention for optional paths. Uh-huh. It was the pizza marts. I didn't enter the pizza marts on this stage, so... Or, like, it took me until, like, halfway through before I knew that I could enter them, so... Awesome. Normally you have to complete a stage if you do lap 2, but if you do the tutorial quick enough, you just unlock all the lap 2 portals. Oh, that is really cool. Like a cool speedrunning trick. Oops. Max speed. Nice. Got the tomato. Nice. Whoops. I'm glad that doesn't cause your combo to break. Oh, right. I gotta eat the chicken. Uh-huh. Oh, I have to douse it first. Pizza Mart. Ta-da! Yeah, Peppino does the Hot Ones challenge. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that Smashmallow. I saw a really good fan animation on Twitter recently where Peppino tried to grab a pizza while it was still hot. And he was like, oh, I always hated this apart. That was so good. I could easily imagine a cartoon series that's animated that way. I'm packing heat. Quite literally. Oh, Roxy RoboFox! Oh, that's such a cool name. Welcome, welcome. Also, welcome, random Roblox YouTuber, literally. Welcome, I'm Spacey Batotelli. I am a Gadgeteer Bat, and this is my second day playing Pizza Tower. I'm going through some stages that I've already beaten so I can get more toppings. Oh, I see a TNT box. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to light myself on fire before I can... Random for short? Okay. No, I want to put you down instead. Thank you. So now we can probably go back that way and get the TNT box from the cows. I think I have to avoid touching them. No, 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 no. Let's see. Aha! Bonus! Whoops. Alright, well, I'm already on fire, so... Whoops! I have to use the air dash there. Awesome! Alright, where are we going? This way. Oh, welcome, Gray Stripe. Taking a break from game dev. Awesome. Yeah, I've been trying to schedule voice calls with the team for our next game project, and I'm very surprised at how much more focused we're able to be when we're talking to each other and showing each other examples of what we want to make. And I kind of wish I'd thought of that for Freedom Planet 2 earlier in its development cycle. But we did end up doing it like in the final months, and it helps so much to be able to coordinate stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to do that in the future. Pizza! I want pizza! Pizza Mart. No! Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's right, Alex. Being connected with the team via call is a great way to keep on track. And I mean, not just in terms of like keeping on track, but in terms of like being able to solve problems together. Like sometimes it's just a lot more effective to be able to like ask something through call instead of typing out the problem. And that way you can actually show people what you're needing assistance with. Okay, let's get this topping. No, come on. Come on, come on, come on, give me the wing! Pino's like, oh my gosh, give me the wing! Oh, is this one of those things where you have to avoid getting winged? Never mind. Awesome. I think I got all the toppings that I was missing. Oh my gosh, his face! The way he was flattened like a pancake. Oh no. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing. Come on. This. Ow. I think I already got this topping anyway. Oh, welcome, Amy. Oh, that's good to know too, Amy. Taunting makes them throw the wings faster. Hold on. There we go. So if I wanted to do lap 2, I could go through that portal again, but I definitely don't have enough time for it. Oh, okay. Alright. We got 2 extra toppins. Oh, there was a toppin we were missing. Hi, Joker. Welcome. Hi, Baron Bro. So, this game is about us saving our small little pizza parlor from a like a huge pizza tower. All right, I've got 4 toppins there. Also 4. Local Italian man moves really fast. Welcome, Cyrus. Welcome. Oh, cool. This is where you keep track of the achievements for each stage. Okay, that's the boss. I only have 1 top in here. I love how this game uses sound fonts from different, like, video games. And it uses, like, the Mario Sunshine sound font for the level intros. Another really cool thing that I noticed is that if you're moving at Mach speed, when you approach an enemy, they'll momentarily be in a panicked state. And that kind of avoids the problem where you'll get hit by projectiles while you're moving fast. It's so clever. All the neat little like tricks they have for speedrunning. Oh right. Oh, it's up, not down. Oh. Wonder what that's about. Pile driver. Oh, that's cool. Don't understand what's going on here. Alright, can't go there yet. Maybe I need to be Mach speed. Oh, I was racing the horse? Oh, okay. Oh, right. This thingy. I must win the race. If there's anything Spacey Bartletelli is proficient in, it's winning races. Of course. But I have to know that the race is actually going on first. Oh, okay, there's another toppin. Come on. Oh, right. I keep forgetting you have to grab it. Well, there's one. Okay, so that's the horse. Yeah! We did it! Gimme, gimme! Oh, dang it. Oops. Alright, let's try it with this buddy. Okay, I think I need to, dismount in midair. Haha! Oh my gosh, it's so fast. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, the way this song uses vocals does kind of remind me of Jet Set Radio. Oh, there's something there. Why is there a bullseye there? Oh well. Oh, key this way. Oh, these vocals are from Jet Set Radio? I see. That explains it. Ow. Dang it. Well. Can I try again if I re-enter the room? Nope. I have to restart the whole stage to get that one. Favorite boss? The noise fight was pretty fun. There we go. Up. Yeah, I hope your allergies get better soon, Chris. Damn it! Mama. Jump. Ow. Huzzah! Awesome. Yeah, I like how your friends pop in, and point you in the right direction when it's pizza time. Okay, so we got 2 new toppings. Oh, thank you for, Sippy and Stretch reminder, Rob. I shall do that now. Oh, thanks, Sippy. And take Stretchy. I'm actually sitting in a kneeling chair now. And I think that's gonna be, easier on my back moving forward, so... For Stretchy, I shall stand up and stretch my legs since most of my weight is being put on my legs now. Favorite song? That's a toughie. I'll have to think about it.
Slacks gifted a tier 1 sub to Angel Technic. They have given
Slacks,
39 gift
thank you for
subs
gifting the
channel.
subby. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. It's this sign that lets you know. Oh, thank you for the follow, Random. Thank you so much. Okay, so... That's doing good. This is missing 2 toppings. Oops. Boing, boing. That has all 5. This is missing 1, so I'll go for the one that's missing 2. Oh, yeah. Welcome to floor 3, and then the rest has been redacted. Alright. Yeah, I know how to do the taunts in this game. You kind of hold it and you can break dance. No! Okay. Ah, I see. How? Oh, I see. Whoops. Oh, his face when I hit the wall. Oh, this fellow. I've never been able to enter one of those doors because I didn't find the guy for it. No! Oh, there's one of them. I wonder how I can get in there. If I see a red X on the ground, slam it. Return run at max speed on the water. Okay. I see. Awesome, thank you. Huzzah. Peppino really has the zoomies this time. Oh, I found the dude. I can go back for the door. Huzzah! Ooh, I wonder what the significance of this is. Well, whatever it is, it's special, and it gave me 3,000 points. Delicious drink. Oh, alright, the barrel. Oh, miss. There we go. I love the teeny tiny rats. They're usually very big, but those ones are so small. Nice, I destroyed all of them with pile driver, a single pile driver. No! I see. Gotta keep in mind the slope physics. You love how huge the rat eyes get when you bonk them? Oh my gosh, me too, Alex. Oh my gosh! So many rats. That gave me a lot of points, too. Okay, so I got the key. I want to go towards the lock. Huzzah! Yeah, this flows so well once you really practice the stages so that you don't, like, bonk in the walls. But even when you do bonk in the walls like that, it's very funny because of the faces that he makes. But this is a fantastic speed game. And I love how, like, the mock speed actually goes into, like, an enhanced version if you keep it up long enough. No! Thank you. Ah! Labyrinth Zone water slide. Ah. Oh, right, those can't be destroyed. Which is a very odd choice. But, oh well. Ah, red X. No, no, gimme. Okay, I guess it destroyed itself. Thank you. Oops. Yes, yes. Awesome. Ow. Oops. Probably should have stayed behind there to get more toppings. Oh well. No. I want. There we go. Oof. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to. There we go. Huzzah! Excuse me. Whew! So many points. Awesome! Bye. Alright. Nice. Well, we got one of the two toppings. A for your awesome. Oh, thank you. Okay. I think I can go to the next floor, and hopefully I'll have enough from those stages. Oh, nothing there. Oh, the slum. Alright, this was the city. Okay, yeah, there's 2 stages we haven't beaten this one. You've gone far enough, buddy. You need to be this tall. Okay. Keep it alive? Okay. Oh, hello. Hello, Noise. Also, hello, Innocent Lilith. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I am Space Batelli. I am a bat. A gadgeteer bat, that is, and a game developer. Oh, are they just like playing poker together? Oh, there's a lot of secrets that still left to discover as well. Whoa, okay. Well, that's one way, I guess. I don't think you need any hints today. Okay. Oh my gosh, his face. Oink. Nice. Huh. Oh, I guess I have to wait for him to throw the bomb. What's up? Ow. Is that like a hot dog? Come on. Huzzah! Whoops. this way. I'm so thankful you can actually move when you're charging up the up jump. Yes, got topping. Huzzah! Whoops! Uh-huh. Oh, what's this door lead to? Okay, we got a new gimmick. Whoops. I missed a top-in. Is it in the other room? Ah, secret area. Whoops. There we go. Awesome. Big area before the door. Okay. I can go back there and check real quick. If it's possible. I don't think. No. Gonna make food. Awesome, Alex. Bon appetit. Oh, I see. Whoa, okay. I'm on Pizza Box now, I guess. Oh, I see. Oh, this is so cool. Oh. Big rats. Oh, there it is. Whoops. Huzzah! Give me. Awesome. More top ends. Whoops. Aw, it has to be from the other way. There we go. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's pretty neat. This must be for lap 2. You once had a cat that loves sleeping on pizza boxes? Aw, yeah, I can imagine that. Sometimes for cats, if it fits, they sits. Other times, if it's cardboard, they sits. Regardless of the fits. Okay. Alright, next stage. What a name. And I think it's literal, in the literal sense as well. The poop stage. Oh my gosh, this power. It's like a big cheese ball. Is that like a ninja pizza? Well... Heroes of a half slice. Yeah. Heroes of a half slice. Pizza power. Oh, yep, they're colored differently too. Whoops. Oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah, I like the guitar sound font too. Oh, I slipped in the banana. Classic. Ah, I see. Banan. Yeah, that might have been the woo that's from Sonic 3. Or at least formerly from Sonic 3. Rest in peace, old Sonic 3 soundtrack. I see. Nice. Oh, that's such a weird power-up. on.
Oops.
Oh, cool. There's a lot of unique gimmicks in this stage. Whoops. Whoops. I want to see if I can break that from below. Ah, dang it. I'm not even sure if I can hit it from underneath. Try crouching for 10 seconds on a poop block. Okay. I'll take Sippy. Oh my gosh! New clothes. It's the brown shirt. Whoops. What a crappy achievement, literally. Which way? Ah, there's a top in there. Nice. Hello, Anthony. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well. Bum, 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 bum. Awesome. Woo! Oh, jeez. Come on. I see. Oh my gosh. Toppin'. Nope, that's not toppin'. Dang it. I keep doing it too late. There we go. Oh, doing good. Whoops. Oh, okay, so that doesn't protect you. Ow. Dang it. This isn't working. Okay, I had to dismount before I grabbed it. Shoo! Goodbye. Awesome. Shoo! Nice! Huzzah! Wow, all 5 toppins. Amazing. $170. Oh, we can already rent the boss gate. We have $220. It's starting to snow pretty heavily outside right now. It's not like windy or intense or anything. It's still like slowly falling, but like the snowflakes are quite big. He's like, goodbye. Okay, up here. $200. Okay. Peppino's face is on this. Oh my gosh, a mirror match? Okay. Hold on. Okay, so the ones that I can't attack have brown shirts rather than my own color. I wonder if that changes if I have a different color shirt on. Okay. Ah, dang it. It's always darker than my shirt color. I'm gonna try changing my shirt and see. Oh, that green slime has a gravestone. Where's the clothing changer? Unlock by crouching on the same poop spot and oh shit for 10 seconds. Taunting 50 times. Let's see what it looks like with the classic on. Dude! How was I supposed to know that he wouldn't respawn? That's kind of a cheap tactic. How am I supposed to feel guilty about something that it doesn't even tell me that's gonna be a thing? Okay. Oh yeah, he held a diploma. Okay, so his shirt is now white. Oh, and his is gray. Okay, good to know. I just noticed that his life counter is slightly different too. Like it's got like flesh dripping out of it. Or like whatever he's made of. He might be made of like some kind of paint or something. Oh, okay. So he's not really Pepino. Some kind of brain. I wonder what the second phase is gonna be like. It's kind of neat how he has the same amount of life as I do too. Phew. Okay. I'll have to pay attention and see how the background changes. Boink. Oh, so every time I take a life off him, his clones do this attack that he was previously using. There you go. Phew! Okay. That just was very abrupt, huh? Phew! Okay. Do enter, not inside. Oh, yeah, that his eyes are poking out of the doorway. Ba-ba. Nice. Yeah, don't dead open inside. The fight used to be much harder, especially the escape. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I escaped first try. Hello. The boss took me a couple attempts though. Wow. Okay. Where is the door? There it is. We're in the end game. Well, let me take a sippy. Oh, this has final floor vibes. Oh, thank you for a stretch reminder. I'll stand up real quick. Okay. Shoo. Oh, that must be like the Master John or something. Get out. Oh, poor fella. Oh, wait, no, they only act scared when I'm not looking. No, nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. Ah, nothing's wrong. You know, you really could lose some weight. I like Peppino's look just now. He was like, whatever. Alright, horror floor, let's go. Oh, pumpkins. Kill the ghosts. I see.
There's a stage with jump scares in this floor that you should probably be aware of. Don't make a sound.
Oh, thanks for the heads up, Syntax. I will mentally prepare myself for that situation. Oops. Oh, okay, I know what's tripping me up. Those are grind whales. Oh, welcome, Weird Frog. I'm doing well, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Thank you. Whoops. Ah. Come on. Can I only kill them at max speed? Yeah, Alex, like, you can't die in the normal stages until, you start the countdown timer. If that expires, then you die. But normal enemy, Peppino is invincible to normal enemies. Like, the only thing you lose is points. Oh, the skulls. Okay. Hello. Thank you. Whoops. Hello, driver. Whoops. Okay. Oh, guess I have to find another way for that. Oh, thank you, Jamstar, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I'm Spacey Batelli. I am a Gadgeteer Bat and a game developer. And this is my second day of playing Pizza Tower. I think we're at the last floor. Oh, bats. Batsylvania. Oops. Ow. Oops. Ah. Okay. This way. Nope. I think I have to wait for pizza time. Hold on. Did I miss anything? Yeah, I am a fan of Mega Man and Sonic. Two blue heroes. There we go. Nice. How do... Oh, there we go. Ow. Oh, the rat is doing it now because, my buddy is too scared, I guess. Nice. Whoops. Yeah, the music's poppin'. Shoo. Yeah, I've been playing through all the Mega Man games, roughly in order. And also, I just started playing Sonic games as well. And on my next stream on Friday, I'm gonna give another attempt at Sonic 2. I think I need to avoid those. Except for that one. Nice. Huzzah! Got it all. Come on. Yeah, we got a top end. Oops. Yes. Thank you. Secret. I'm getting a lot of secrets in this stage. Oh, this way. Huzzah! Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, right, Amy? This game taught you that pizza time could be associated with something stressful. Oh my gosh. Awesome! We did it! Okay, so that stage is done. Uh-huh. Happy birthday. Don't make a sound. Oh my gosh, I like the contrast with the logo. So if I don't make a sound, I'm also assuming that I shouldn't taunt. Oops. Okay, so if I destroy those before the 5 seconds are up. Ah. Taunting is weirdly helpful in some situations here. Oh, nice. Whoops. Whack the bat. Oh, I see. I see what's going on here. I'm glad they introduced it to you gradually. Ah. Jeez. You can't jump in those. Kind of like glue. Goodbye. Metal Gear Solid, yeah. Metal Gear Pizza. Goodbye. Maybe if I can destroy them from here. Whoops. There you go. Dang it. There's no way. Okay. What just happened? Come on, climb the ladder. There you go. Well, at least it doesn't kill you. Okay. Alright, got that. Nice. Oh, hi Trey. Welcome, Traylina. Since you just walked in, I am playing a stage with jump scares. What? Yeah, you might feel at home on this floor, Alex, because you like horror games. Oh boy. Unavoidable. Oh, there we go. What's up? Imagine if they were alerted they were alerted by your presence the moment you got into their line of sight instead of 5 seconds later. Oh, bonus stage. Oh, jeez. What's up? It's Lilybat. Thank you, it's Lilybat, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I am Spacey Batelli. I am a Gadgeteer Bat and a game developer, and this is my second day playing Pizza Tower. I'm on the final floor, which is like all about horror themes. And I'm currently in a stealth area. Oh, so that's a respawning enemy. Because I see the box under it. How's this gonna work? Will it just not let me through until... playing great considering I'm holding a slice of pizza in one hand. Thank you. Yeah. Celeste is like feeling anxious, love yourself. And Pizza Tower is like feeling anxious, destroy, kill. Okay, so it shows something we gotta do. Okay. Okay, so it's just kind of showing what kind of enemy it is. I see. I see. Okay. Whoops. Now that I'm going this way. Gun? Let me put my pizza down for this. And let me take off my power limiters. Well, yes, I have been playing with power limiters on this whole time. Haha, let's get dangerous. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna feel so nice. It's time for gun. For Peppino's neutral special, he wields a gun. Awesome! Oh, that's so cool! The scary monsters we've been running from this whole time die in one hit. Come on. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Peppino has had enough. I like the TV too. He's kind of like a muscle man now, like a die-hard action hero. Ta-da. It's time to kick arse and chew pizza, and I'm all out of pizza. Oh yeah. That was such a relieving conclusion to that stage. They just go from being like a Five Nights at Freddy's-esque threat to like shot and killed in one hit. Oh, bummer. Okay, we've done that one. Bum, bum, bum. What else? Maybe up here? This is a dead end. Oh, I think I know. Oops, I missed. Karma Dragoness. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I'm Spacey Botlotelli. I am a gadgeteer bat and a game developer. And I've been having a lot of fun with Pizza Tower the past day or two. Looks like I'm almost done too. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Let's go over here. Shoo! How much money we need? Oh no. I'm gonna have to go back to some previous stages, aren't I? One of those wait, how did I not follow you already moments? Oh. I must admit, I've had a few of those with some VTubers that I followed on Twitter, but did not follow on Twitch. So it's all good. Thank you so much for your support. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Okay. We gotta pick up the gun. Oh, already with a time limit? Okay, so I destroy laptops for more. Oh, yeah. That's not doing anything. Oh, I see it. Oh my gosh. Where are all the laptops? Okay. Game over, yeah! Game over, yeah! Okay. Oh, okay, so, like, the secret areas. Might have to avoid secret areas, because the timer still goes, unlike pizza time. Oh, the timer was right there too, so... Huh. How do... Oh, okay. Bump, bump, bump. There you go. Whoops. Awesome. Oh, the fake pepinos again. Oh, dang it. How do I get up there? Oh, I know. Woo! Oh, that put us up to maximum. Phew! Blows up. Oh, thank you. Oh, I got all 5 toppings too. So I don't have to come back here until I want to S-rank it. Thank you for hydrate and stretch as well. Mwah. I'll take sippy. Trixie Velvet, welcome! Welcome, welcome. I think we're pretty close to the end of the game. I think like one more stage and then I just need to save up enough money to open the boss door. Alright, I have stretched. Yeah, pineapple's a topping. Alright, $210. Is there a way to check? I'm looking for one of those signs. Okay. Yeah, there's only 3 stages, so I'm gonna have to go back and get toppings from other stages. Right, Pig City, there's 3. Pineapple as a topping is justice, yeah. I love pineapple on pizza if it's paired with ham. Okay, what's... This is apparently secret. What? New clothes? Okay. So I guess I got a green shirt from that. Okay, that's for lap 2. Nope, not getting out of this chair. Now let's see what's over here. Oh, I see. There we go. Oh, I see something. Aha. Okay, so I should go back for their taxi number 1 after this. And that should lead to a topping. Whoops. Yeah, Peppino is escaping from the city. I can already tell that whenever I play Sonic Adventure 2, it's gonna be a ride. It's gonna be a really good time. So I'm in such good company that is intimate with Sonic lore. I'll have to do some... I feel like I should do something special presentation-wise for it, too. Maybe, like, change up my, my starting soon screen or something. Alright, let's go in this taxi. You're not even that huge of a Sonic fan, but, you came to love the games just from being around a lot of Sonic fans? Yeah, I felt the same way about Undertale. Like, I only just recently played it on stream, and, but I already knew, like, all the major story beats from my friends who have played it through the years. But I'm glad I got to experience it for myself, because it's one thing to know the destination, and it's another to experience the journey on your own. Oops. Okay. So we got 2 toppings. Bum, bum, bum. Rail grinding. Just gotta double check, make sure I didn't miss any taxis. This is taxi number 2, I think. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 randomizer looks really good. Looks like it'll add a lot of replay value for those of us who have played it to death. Okay, here's the third one. Now, I wonder if, once I've collected all the toppings that I missed, can I just back out of the menu, or do I have to complete the stage in order to collect them? The ceiling right above the cop car decoy. In this room? Pretty sure you have to clear it? Okay. Good to know. Alright, I'm gonna have to go out and back in, I think. Okay. I guess I can't. Pop up. Okay. We are Gustavo and Brick now. I'll try this taxi now. I like how he's just bored and not tense or anything. Alright, doing good. Oh, I see a secret. Yes! Whoops. I like how, he just stays behind and reads the newspaper while I, hang on the bars. Oh, no. Whoops. There you go. Ta-da! Yeah, that secret is easy to get impatient on. Oh yeah, once spring rolls around, then Pizza Joe's gonna be back in town where I live. And then we'll finally get to have like actual good pizza that's in a reasonable distance from our house. Because otherwise, if we get a pizza craving, we have to drive like 40 minutes or something. Pizza Joe! Yeah. I mean, the place he works still makes pizza all year round, but, like, nobody's as good as him. So whenever he decides that he wants to work, then everyone just, like, swarms the pizzeria and puts in a ton of orders. Nope. Not do this. Well, not far. I've actually had a easier time controlling this guy by not doing the mock speed. Okay, so 5th and final topping. Yeah, I want pizza from that specific guy that makes good pizza. Oh no, he arrested my buddy. Oh, that's so creative. How, like, the pig cops have, a different behavior for this other character. And we have to, like, save him in order to progress. No. Uh-huh. Huzzah. Whoops. There he is. Huzzah! I wonder what's over here. Ah, secret area. Whoops. Phew. Oh, how I... Maybe if I jumped earlier. There we go. How do I jump higher? Hmm. How? There we go. Huzzah! Oops. So I had to do my double jump as I was going into it. So that would increase my height. Thank you, Alex. Alright. Hello, Grandma. She's like, oh no, what have you done? Come on. I love the way he crawls. Huzzah! Back to that guy. It's like Angel Island Zone all over again. Come on the bell. Thank you. Oh, that's just lap 2. I could probably beat lap 2 in this, but I'll wait until I beat the game.
My stones! We have a new record!
My stones! We have a new record! Oh, okay. Oh, we need one more topping, and then we have enough for the boss door. Let me go back to an easier stage. Where's the lift? Oh, Credo Metra, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I am Spacey Batelli. I am a gadgeteer bat and a game developer. And we're almost done with Pizza Tower. I just need to get another $10. That's not it. It must be... Oh, there it is. No. Oh, yeah. Okay, vacation resort. Let me see if there's a place in the first area that has a missing topping. Nope. So now I need the door with the 2 on it. Oh, let me check here. There's... Yeah, any one of these stages, actually. I could do the one where I didn't, beat the horse in the race, because that's right at the start. At least I think. Okay, which toppin am I missing? I'm missing 2 toppins, actually. So I got the sausage, the, tomato, and the cheese. So I just have to pay attention to when the horse races actually start. Oh, I see something back there. Aha! It's just the lap 2 portal, never mind. I want to destroy this guy. Nope. How? There we go. Oh, taunt? Really? Huh. I'll try that. Aha. Welcome back, Trelina. Whoops. Mistimed it. That's fine, I want these points. Whoops. Accidentally canceled it. But it's good to know that I can do that. Nice. Okay, here's the horse race. Ta-da! I'm not sure if the mushroom was one of the ones that I got before, but I got it. Oh, dang it. A little bit too slow. Okay. I see something up there. Stop it. Dang it. It's just a sausage doll, so it's fine. Okay, I think this is another horse race. Let me check what's over here. Oh, okay. I think I already have this topping, but I'll get it anyway. Yeah, I got the cheese before. Oh, here we go. Dang it. Well, I have one more. I think that might have been the tomato, actually. Oh, right, this part. Okay. Nice. I wonder what the cards actually do. Nope, he's this way. Okay. Ta-da! Okay. Alright, I do think we got one of the ones that we needed, so I just gotta beat this stage. Not this part. I think I need to stay on the sausage. I'll try again. Yeah, I've got 4 toppings now, so... Yeah. There we go. Damn it. Phew. Yeah, I'm really in the groove right now. Oop. Huzzah! Alright, we should have enough now for the boss door. What I assume to be the final boss door. Yeah! Huzzah! Oh yeah, all 5, wow. You rock. Oh, thank you, Alex. Okay. Oh, so Gustavo's catchphrase is, "I'm going to kill you." This may not be a joke. I could see him as being kind of like someone who like tries to keep himself under control, but like deals with so much crap throughout his career that he's just like, oh my gosh, please stop. So it's the 2nd floor. Floor 3. Next floor. Alright. I think it's up here. Time for your Sunday finest, because it's time for a date with Pizza Face. Okay. Oh, it's a tiny door. Not unlike any of the other doors. That's kind of a funny reversal. Where, like, in Mario games, for example, they have the massive door at the end of the game for Bowser, specifically. Yep, I see a lot of faces. Okay. We are on the outside. Dramatic. Oh my gosh, that's a weird face. Oh, there's Peppino's Pizza. It's a battle for the fate of Peppino's. Oh, maybe I need to throw them at him. There we go. Oh, Peppino's really mad. He's no longer anxious right now. He is quite PO'd. Whoops. Dang it. Okay. He's pissed. I'm glad I don't have to go all the way through that hallway again. Oh, right, I keep forgetting I can taunt to parry. Oh, okay, so I can wait for him to land instead and throw it straight forward. That's easier. Uh-huh. So I can hit him with other enemies, but I have to deliver the blow if I want to do damage. Yes! Bam! Oh! That's not your real form. Okay. Is there anything funny that happens if I don't pick up the gun? Nope. Oh, it's just this one. Oh, he's using my TV against me. That's not fair. Shoot! Doing pretty good so far. Uh-huh. Please spare me. Oh, I had a feeling that wasn't the last of it. Oh, is this the obligatory boss gauntlet at the end of the game? Oh, he's so mad. Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm not even pressing anything. Oh, so I take off multiple bits of health every time that I hit them to make it go by faster? That's so cool. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Peppino, go! Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh! Oh, that's boss refight. Oh, so I don't have a gun this time, so I have to use him, I guess. Dang it. Awesome! I keep forgetting his name, Gustavo, yeah. This is a really cool switch up on the usual, like, boss rematch. Oh, I have to start over from the beginning? Oh well. Now that I know I can throw him horizontally to hurt him. Ow. I think his first form is harder than his second form. There we go. Nice. Oh, dang it. Phew. Alright, just have to remember to move out of the way. There we go, it's going smoothly. Yes! Shoot. Nice. Alright, boss refight round 2. Uh-huh. Nice! Awesome! Okay. There we go. Awesome! Phew! It's hard to see him with the screen dark like this. Aha, I can keep throwing Gustavo. That's good to know. Oh, my puppies. Oh, I need life.
What the dog doing?
Oh, so close. Please give me life. Nice. Yes!
My stones! We have a new
Punch,
record!
keep punching. Oh, wait,
My
this guy.
stones! We have a new record!
Nice! Yes! Oh my god! Kaboom! Oh, yeah. That was so awesome! Okay, now he's nervous again. Galactic Pizza Buster. The crumbling tower of pizza. Oh, okay. The final one. Oh, it's cool how his friends keep, like, join him, as you go down the tower. Yeah, it does kind of remind me of Metroid. The final escape. Come on. Okay, now we no longer have the shotgun. Oh, it's the Santa Claus from the ice stage. Come on. Oh! Wait, are these the actual hub areas? And that would explain, the John blocks that were in all the hubs. I thought that they were opened, through, like, unlocking all the secrets or something, but I guess it's because of this. So it was there the whole time. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I need... Oh, we're really moving. Oh, I see. I like how it's taking you all through all of the past gimmicks. Oh, he does the shoulder bash if you cancel the Shine Spark. Oh, golf. We're playing golf again. Awesome. And the cows. Oh, landmines. Come on. More the chicken! Ah, glad you can make it. Almost there. Come on! Come on! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, there's a very huge line of people behind me, including the bosses. Oh! Yeah, new clothes.
My stones! We have a new record!
Yes! Let's go!
My stones! We have a new record!
My stones! We have a new record!
Game over, yeah!
Oh, that was an awesome finale. Ranks up there with one of the best. Gosh, that was so action-packed at the end. And like, I love the spin that they took on the usual like boss refights at the end of a game, where like you just have like the extra ability because Peppino is so mad, and it makes like the boss fights go by a lot faster. Yeah, we saved more, and all the bosses were saved as well. Yeah, hopefully Peppino can relax a little bit now. Green the Bean! Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching and for hanging out with us. Oh my gosh. So yeah, overall, I just love, like, you can really feel like the heart that the developers put into this game, with how fluid the animations are and like how goofy the characters' expressions are, and how Peppino just has so many expressions. Oh my gosh. In like that typical like slapstick comedy style. And all of the different like power-ups you can get throughout the stages are also creative as well. And like the way the movement flows is really good, and I've seen some very impressive like speedruns of this game too, and it's also pretty approachable from a casual standpoint. Like, once I really got into the groove, I bet I could do like the lap 2s. It's about memorizing like where the walls are and memorizing when to jump so you can keep up your momentum when you're climbing. But overall, really awesome game. I'm glad I played it. Oh, the noise is going to become a playable character? Oh, that's awesome. I mean, with how much engagement that I've been seeing on social media and on videos and stuff, I can see that they've like been very successful with it, so I'm glad that they're making more DLC. And like on Steam, like at this point, I think they have like over 5,000 reviews. That's really awesome. Yeah, video games are cool, Amy. Mine follower 14. Thank you. Thank you for the follow.
Good game, Spacey. What lies next on the horizon for you?
Well, on Friday, I'm gonna give Sonic 2 another try. Because last week I played it as Tails and got to the final boss and then lost all my lives and continues to the boss. So I'm gonna try it this time with Sonic and with the Community's Cut, which adds widescreen and a few other quality of life features. I'm pretty sure I know how to beat the final boss now, so I think it'll be fun. And then on Saturday, I'm gonna chill out with some Minecraft on a server that is shared by all of my VTuber siblings. So I'll see if I can find a spot to build something nice for myself. Mike! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the 20 subs. Oh my gosh! Oh, you don't have to spend your money on me like that. Oh my goodness. And just consistently gifting so many subs to the channel. Well, thank you. I'm very grateful. Like, subbing and tipping is by no means mandatory. But I am thankful all the same so much. But yeah, everyone who got a gifted subby, enjoy your bat emotes and your puppy emotes. And I also have like a spinny Mega Man emote in there. Yeah, I saw in the actually Pete, I saw in the Minecraft launcher that that they are planning more content updates in the future. They're working on a cherry blossom biome, which looks really beautiful. They ran out of the credits music and now they're just playing the golf music and it still rocks. Nice. Were they crowdfunded? Are they showing the Kickstarter backers now? So I wonder if I could scroll. My back. Hi, Pepino. Oh my gosh. Thank you for stopping by the chat. I am glad I could help you. Oh, I hear noises in the background. Of somebody like putting a toaster in a microwave or something. You'd press a button to progress past this? Okay. I am pressing buttons. Oh, here we go. Bubba. Alright, let's see what happens.
Slacks gifted a tier 1 sub to the company.
Slacks, thank you for gifting a subby to Pepino. Okay. Do I have to press another button? It just keeps going like that? Okay. Oh, really? Okay, they teamed up with Capcom? Oh, that's awesome. Is that kind of like the Minecraft Sonic collab? Okay. Ah. Nice. All the bosses and all the main characters are hanging out, and I see Pizza Face back there. Kind of sneaking around. Being careful not to make a sound. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Pepino's final judgment. Okay. Okay. 62%. That's the one, officer. Phew. Alright, so that's my totals. Almost 2,000 enemies destroyed. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Oh no. Ba-bum. Awesome. Yeah, so I guess I can go in if I need to, What's that about? Yes, that is true, Amy. I have become the pizza tower. Alright, well, let me hop over to the cafe again. I just think this song makes good bistro music, but I had so much fun with the game. And I've heard that there are apparently like multiple endings you can get depending on how much you completed and how fast you completed it. So I might try those in my spare time. Yeah, Green the Bean. I did that last stream and it scared the Bateau pants off me. I have a I think I have a highlight. Somebody made a highlight of it actually. I'm not good with horror games, but it helps if I know what's happening in advance. So thank you all for giving me a heads up. Ba-ba. Almost hype train, really? Oh my gosh! Thank you all so much. This is why VTubers usually stream with no pants on. I mean, you can wear whatever you want as a VTuber. That's one of the perks. So I usually just stay in, like, you know, the casual attire. Just like a short sleeve shirt and some yoga pants. That's my cozy everyday attire, I suppose. Yoga pants are so versatile. I even wear them like outside the house with like a pretty skirt, and it looks really cool. It looks like I'm wearing like leggings, even though I'm not. Hype train clothes. Oh my gosh! Thank you all so much. Oh my gosh, I'm grateful. I never would have expected that, but really like your VTuber. Oh, welcome, Lunar Space Bulb. Thank you so much. I love my my models so much. Let me just pretend to stand in the background right here. Oops, that's a little too far. Like, right here, I guess? Hello. Just walking around. Oh, no. And I can use wings to fly around. Whee! Pew! Haha! But yes, I love all the little details in my model. For those who haven't seen them. Of course, I got the nice kicks. And I can alternate between steppy mode and just like regular legs. And I can also adjust my outfit a little bit. Right now I'm bundled up for cold weather, but I can take my jacket off if I want. And I can take my white dress off if I want. And this is as far as it goes. And of course, I'm sure you can appreciate the bouncy hair physics. Well, I love how, oh my gosh, I love how wavy my hair is. Blah. And what else do I got? I can wrap my wings around me. So I can be like nice and cozy, and I can like pretend to hug chat. I love you. Cute black dress. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dill Pickle. Oh, also welcome, Cookie Lena. You want to be a baking witch with a space theme mixed with deep ocean and small magical girl feels? Ooh, yeah, it's kind of interesting when VTubers mix a lot of different themes in one. Like, I guess I'm kind of like middle of the road in that respect. Like I am a racing Batgirl. I'm coming down now, Pepino. Oh, that's good to hear. It helps to just kind of like walk around and soak in the environment. Like the calm music and the wind and And the trees and the sky and the crowds talking amongst themselves. And of course the food. Always gotta remember the food. Pizza Tower 2, anger management. Pizza Tower 2, pizza this. Pizza Tower 2, piece of tower. You scribbled a VTuber model in 10 minutes, Noob Jr., and animated it in 3 hours. Nice. Yeah, my beta model, is, I made that in, like, I want to say, like, 3 or 4 weeks in total, between, like, the modeling and rigging. Now, let me see if I can pull that up. Yep, this was my model before my re-debut. Not too bad. We have time traveled into the past when I still looked like this. I mean, like, I didn't put much effort into rigging, like, anything below my head. But, you know. Well, this was when I was a goth. But, now... I am a racer. Like, I felt like being like a goth bat racer would be a bit, like, too much. And, like, I couldn't figure out a way to mix it well that kind of fit with my, like, more wholesome personality as a VTuber. So I think, like, racing bat is nice and wholesome. But yeah, I am proud of the work I was able to put into beta telly. Because it's really interesting to kind of like learn a new craft. And I've gained like through that I gained like a better appreciation into the kind of work that goes into like really good VTuber models, like the one that my mama and papa made for me. It takes a lot of work for sure, because you have to model like every single individual hairpiece, like every like individual like fingers and like the little cloths, the little cloth flaps in your clothing, and especially like ears and stuff. And look at what my papa did too, for those who I haven't shown yet. When I speak, my earbuds, they glow. And just, even when I'm not doing anything, they just kind of like pulse and vibrate. It's so cool! I didn't ask for that. But Papa Kevin did that for me anyway. I'm so thankful. Mama. Ah, thank you so much, Luna. You flatter me. Oh, Tengu, that's a good tip. I could capture some goth vibes by going down to my black sweater, and maybe I could at some point maybe get like a Halloween outfit. I think that'd be really fun. But of course, my current priority for the next outfit, whenever I am able to commission it, is for a swimsuit outfit for the summer. And I've decided on the look, and it's drafted out. So it's just a matter of waiting for my artist mama to be available for that. I don't want to rush her too much, because I already have a few other commissions in the pipeline for extra gadgets that I want to take advantage of. Like, for example, I have a steering wheel for when I play racing games. I love how this looks so much. You can like steer left and right, and I can press the accelerator and the brakes. Meow, meow, meow. That's so good. This is actually an asset that you can purchase from my papa, Kevin, and you can modify the textures. And I did that to get them to look like my model's hands, with the finger gloves and everything, but by default they are just like bare arms and hands. Yeah, my swimsuit must be Art Mama approved before I can 100% confirm it. But yeah, steering wheel, I am currently commissioning a steering wheel that's directly tied to my model, so you'll actually see me raise my arms and able to like steer. Whereas with that steering wheel, of course, it's a separate prop, so I kind of have to hide my body or else the illusion breaks. But I won't be able to do that with my new steering wheel. And I'm getting like a few accessories too, like a pair of glasses that looks really cute. But I will have like, I think I'll have a debut stream for all of my gadgets once they're all ready to go. I'm not sure when that will be, but it's in the pipeline. I should commission a car interior. That would be really cool. Do I have a helmet? I don't have a helmet. That would be really awesome. Like I could get like a motorcycle helmet, or like just like a racing helmet that that has like an ear shape built into it, so it kind of like protects my ears just as much as it protects my head. I think that would look really awesome. Just have to figure out the best way to go around it, because like I can't imagine like actually getting the helmet to rotate in 3D style like my head currently is. Yeah, protect your ears. And my original concept drawing for my base model was, instead of like a casual outfit, I was imagining like a race suit where my wings themselves would be covered with like a fireproof material. And like if I were to get like in a horrible crash and my race car bursts into flames, I could just wrap my wings around me and I would be protected. But ultimately I decided that it was better to have a casual look that would like match like more of my chill personality, you know? Spacey with amazing creative ideas. No, oh, thank you. I've been having so much fun. Like I actually we just recently passed like this a few days ago on the 15th. That was my 1 month anniversary of my debut in this new model. I've had so much fun with this. And it's helping me a lot to socialize, because I don't really have any friends up here in New York. So it's nice to be able to do this and like hang out with y'all in between my trips to other states to see friends and stuff. And I hope I can get to go to a convention again someday too, when it's a little bit less hectic in terms of like COVID and stuff. Totally help donate with those gadget commissions. Mike, no, you've already done so much. You've already bought so many subbies for the channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, Cookie Lena. If I get a race suit, I should get something to protect my wings too. I guess you could say like my outfit is more like akin to like, you know, like a street racer. Casual driving baddie. Also, thank you TZ for the hydrate. I'll take sippy. Yeah, no friends where you live is such a mood. It's been like that for pretty much my whole life. Nobody wants to come live in New York. I don't blame them, because we have the highest property taxes in the entire country. Like, literally. At least last time I checked. But, I'm in a good place right now. I love, like, living, like, kind of, like, in the middle of the forest, but not so far away that I can't return to civilization in a decent amount of time. Like, the nearest, like, major city is about 40 minutes away, which I can handle. I like driving. But gosh, it's so peaceful out here. Like, it's, like, living out here has actually, like, helped heal my soul. After, like, the game was released and everything, and I came out. It's just nice to look out in the backyard and just, like, be surrounded by nature and know that, nature never judges you for anything. You don't have to impress nature. Nature is already impressed by you just, like, being on this earth. The trees do not give a crap about, the woes of humanity. Oh yeah, even in your corner of New England, close to the cities but close to nature. Yeah, that's the way. Oh, okay, so in the time that it took me to beat Pizza Tower, the snow has turned into rain. So I wonder if we're gonna get a rainstorm tomorrow instead. Oh, yeah. You're correct, Amy. Right, on the East Coast right now, it's 4:20 p.m. Huh. Blaze it. Well. Yeah, nature is so cool. Oh, right, yeah, you told me that, Alex. Your partner, Chris's birthday is on, April 20th. It's 9:20 over there, Aslex. Woo, that's late. I have a lot of friends over on the West Coast, so I'm kind of, like, partially synced to Pacific time. But I have been trying to get to bed at a reasonable hour. I would highly recommend, like, getting to bed at, like, I don't know, like 9, 10. Because, like, certain parts of your brain that kind of help reassure yourself start to shut down if you're too tired. At least that's the case for me. Like, I do my best not to trust what my brain tells me past a certain time of night. Like last night, I was just like, oh, I had so many brainworms. But I woke up this morning and I was very happy that those brainworms were no more. Like, I constantly underestimate how good it feels to have a good night's sleep and how much that positively affects your mental health. It's kind of funny too because, like, I'm a goth in real life, but I love the sun a lot more than I love, like, the nighttime. Like, I just feel better being in like, in the daytime in a sunny day. Yeah, squish those brainworms with the power of sleep. So yes, get a decent amount of sleep. Make sure you get enough water, especially if you're taking medication that dehydrates you, which I am, so I definitely need to remember to... Like, my mom tells me that a good rule of thumb is to drink half of your weight in water every day, and then you'll be in a good spot. And try and eat at least 2 meals a day, and try to eat your heaviest meals earlier in the day. That way you don't kind of, like, upset your tummy when it's bedtime. To be fair, a bat goth would be into the sun. That's true. Because we do a lot of flying. Ravioli. Yeah, ravioli would be good, Peppino. So yes, I hope you all take care of yourselves today and always. And I will be taking a break for a couple days. Like, Wednesday and Thursday is kind of my weekend. But I'll be back Friday with some Sonic 2. I think it'll be a nice chill stream then. And then I'll be back on Saturday as well with some Minecraft. So thank you all so much for watching me finish Pizza Tower, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you all so much for your generosity and your follows and everything. It means so much to me. But I wish you all the best, and without further ado, I shall bid you adieu. Thank you, thank you. Bye-bye.